Without further ado, I'd like to bring to the stage Lindsay Dauphinee.
This is great. I say that every time I'm on stage. But before I got on stage, I did see a lot of people that were here. I talked to a lot of people, and it made me realize how compartmentalized my life is, because I'm seeing like different groups, different posses that I'm part of, different people that I care a lot about, but never see together in the same room, and it's really fucked up. It's made me 400 times more nervous. And maybe to give you a better idea of who's out there for me, I'll give you a list. I should have called my therapist. My new coworkers are here. My old coworkers are here. My mom is here with lesbians I somehow don't know. My straight friends are here. This night is not about me. My queer friends are here. My various family members are here. I have a couple exes in the room. I'm sure their exes are also here. There's like some people I have crushes on floating around that I have no idea. And my best friend of 10 years who I never see and somehow doesn't fit into any of these categories is here. Hey, Laura. I never see her. She has kids, and you know, I don't. But so there's so many people here that know me, and I'm sure you can all agree that sometimes the way I share information could use a little bit of work. And I realized this the other day, not after countless people have told me, work on your communication. It was, that would be way too easy. It was when I texted a friend, out of the blue, with no context, and just said, hey, if anything ever happens to me, can you take care of baby Kitty, who's obviously my cat, and love her like your own? By the way, I'm fully sober, I'm just having a thought here. I thought it was a nice text to receive. Obviously, I love and care about this person. I trust her, I respect her, and I thought she would say, yeah, Linz, of course. She said, hey, Linz, you okay? And I was like, what do you mean? She's like, it's just kind of a weird text to receive. And so later I realized she thought I was suicidal and wrapping up loose ends before I ended it all. I wasn't, I'm not, everything's great, and she agreed to take care of baby Kitty. So, thanks, Emily. Yes, her name's baby Kitty, I know. She came with a different name and I hated it. It didn't suit her. And so I was like, I'll just call her baby Kitty until something else comes. I've had her for 7 years. I also once had a cat named Little Kitty, but that's I'm not very creative. That's why everything I say appears true, so sorry. I was thinking the other day, though, during a conversation with a friend, that it would be really nice if dating apps put the bad shit about you out there, so when you swiped right, you knew what you were swiping right on. And it could be annoying habits that you have, or mistakes you've made, things that you've done maybe that go against everything you believe in politically or morally or whatever. Whatever. But then I was thinking, she was like, well, what would you put on yours? And I was like, oh, okay. Obviously, here's a few things. 1, I fart in my sleep a lot. So. 2, I'm moody, but also incredibly needy. So it's constantly, come here, go away, come here, go away. I love that I can hear my ex laughing really loud right now. I won't look, so you can't tell which one she is. What else? Oh, I have one dance move. I'll show it to you. It's really embarrassing. It's just raising the roof. I know, it's bad. But I think maybe the worst thing I've done recently, I'm going to tell you about. My friends who were there when it happened said, never tell anyone this. So I was like, all right, I'll tell everyone. I was at Athens for brunch, and I'm sure we've all been there. Athens gives me crazy diarrhea every time I'm there. So midway through the meal, I always have to use the bathroom. And I love you, Nolan. He wasn't even there. He doesn't know what I'm going to say. And so I get up halfway through the meal, and if anyone's been to Athens, you know that the washroom is on top of 15 really steep stairs. Yeah. It might be 14. I think I did count them one day, because I was like, fuck's sakes. And so you might also know that there's one accessible stall downstairs. So obviously I chose the accessible stall. I know it's a bad mistake, I shouldn't do it. And when I finished my business and came out, waiting for me, propped against the wall like this, was a very tiny Greek woman who owns the place, and she was like, So this is not the bad part of the story yet. What happened was, my mind was like, oh fuck, what do I do? I limped back to the table. I know, it's so fucked up. And I did it, and I was like, oh. So I get back to the table, and my friends who were there, I think Adam was there maybe, and my friend Kate, hey Kate, was there, and they were like, why are you limping? And I was like, don't worry, that's a long story. Anyway, so that's what would be on mine. Wouldn't you want to know that, though, before swiping right at me? You're like, she's a monster capable of this. Because I know. I've tried to unlearn this behavior, and I'm trying so hard. But anyway. So I'm not going to take up too much more time. But I was thinking, with all this like replacement, if I die, Emily takes care of my cat, everything's great. What happens when Santa dies? And then I was thinking, whoa, I didn't know we had people who still believe in Santa here. But then I was thinking, I have a lot of the same physical attributes as Santa Claus. And I was like, I would be perfect. And I get to distribute the gifts to people I want to get gifts, and I get to leave people out who don't deserve them. But I'm prepared for this, because I keep a list, like Lisa, I'm very anal retentive, keep a list in my bra of the people I hate the most. So I'm going to read you the people who would not get gifts if I was in charge. Just bear with me here. It's kind of a long list. And it's gotten a lot of use. All right. Now let's deal with all these lights. Number 1. People who stand at the front of the bus to talk to the bus driver. Okay. I wanted to say that's cute. Number 2 is white people who eat mulled Chinese food from the food court with chopsticks. Number 3, I watch a lot of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, so this might just be funny for me. But it's the person who writes the first few fake joke options for the first few questions. They're never funny. Number 4, anyone who sings Paradise by the Dashboard Light by Meatloaf at karaoke. It's just so entitled. Speaking about singing, number 5 is white people who sing, this is going to offend people here, I know it. White people who sing slow acoustic covers of rap songs on the guitar and or ukulele. This is my opinion, just mine. Number 6, this one came from my mom actually. We were talking people with shitty drive-through etiquette. You pull up as far as you can go so we can all order. Fuck. She also suggested, I didn't write this because I don't believe it, but my mom suggested people who get manicures but then have one accent glitter nail. She hates it for some reason. I think it's funny. Anyway, honorable mention. Number 7, people, this one's going to be worse than the acoustic covers. People who let their dogs lick them on the mouth. There. I mean it. I said it. A dog has licked me on the mouth and I hated it. Okay, number 8. People who think Pretty Fly for a Wi-Fi is a funny Wi-Fi network name. Alright. Number 9 is anyone who uses the word foodie. And Number 10 is anyone who says food is orgasmic. I'm on a food thing here. Number 11 is anyone who makes noodles out of vegetables. It's not noodles. Okay, number 12. This one gets me so hard. Anyone who drives on the highway with their signal light accidentally on. I hate that it's on the list. It drives me nuts. But I know it's old people, so there's a little bit of like give and take here. But okay, we got two more. Number 13. People who wear free hugs t-shirts. And number 14 is people who accept free hugs from people wearing free hugs t-shirts. There's other places to get hugs like Kijiji. Facebook ads. I had so many Facebook ads trying to get this scooter, and I had to buy it for 10 seconds of glory here. That's $119 plus tax. I'm gonna return it tomorrow. I'm returning it tomorrow. Anyway, that's really all I had to say. We're gonna bring Adam back up here and do something.